Hi, Heather.
Hi, Dan.
How you doing?
Very well. It's the 1st of April.
It is. And what's the 1st of April?
It's April Fool's Day. Aprilpäivä in Finnish.
April Fool's Day.
Yes.
Let me give you a little bit of background of April Fool's Day. Popularly, it is believed that when France shifted to the Gregorian calendar in 1582, those who continued to celebrate the new year during the last week of March through to April the 1st were mocked and had tricks played on them.
Poor people. Why would you mock someone for doing something the old way?
The older I get, the more that's me, but there we go.
Rhetorical question.
Also, there are some ancient roots believed to be from this. Some traces to the origins of ancient festivals like the Roman festival of Hilaria, celebrated at the end of March, or the vernal equinox, which marked the beginning of spring and encouraged celebration and jokes.
Okay, so vernal equinox is usually the 21st, so that's at least, 10, 12 days ago. Why aren't we doing stuff on that day? Again, rhetorical question.
So I was hoping. That's why I kept quiet this time.
All right, so April Fool's Day, it's the day, at least in Australia, if you pull an April Fool's after midday, you are the fool because you should do everything in the morning. Is it the same in the UK?
Yeah, it is.
In Finland, people don't seem to have the same rule, I guess you could say. I've never noticed it being talked about here, at least. Any famous April Fool's jokes that you know of?
I'm going to focus on one that the police did a few years ago, where they claimed that they were going to start putting little helmets on seagulls to keep a patrol on the beaches in Helsinki.
Grand idea. Little cameras on the helmets, wasn't it? That they could keep an eye on people dumping stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. To be fair, the police do a good one pretty much every year, so it's always worth looking out for the Helsinki police site on April the 1st.
The one I still remember, it was, okay, I'm going to give too much away now, but I was a young child at the time, so 4 decades ago now. The national broadcaster in Hobart, so ABC Radio, had the breakfast show. There were a couple of jokers, and I want to say jokers in the nicest possible way. They had quite good chemistry, I guess you could say, and they announced that Hobart was going to host not the Olympic Games, it was probably the Commonwealth Games, and so they were pinpointing all the places around the city that various events would be, and there was one major arterial road in and out of the city, 4 lanes wide, and that was going to be the running track. I remember that quite strongly.
That's quite a wide running track.
Yes. I don't know what they were going to do with the traffic lights, but yes.
They just fold them over to be the hurdles.
Oh, yeah, you could do that. Yes.
So, this weekend we have Easter coming up.
We do. What are you doing? What do you have planned?
I don't think we've got anything planned this Easter. I think we're going to have a chilled one at home.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, I think the same. Maybe if the sea is unfrozen, the boat goes in the water and we go and visit the Mökki. I know some parts there's quite open water already, but other parts, there's a bit too much ice. So I don't know.
Are we going to talk about Easter eggs? Because I've certainly been out and about having a look around and taking some pictures of some eggs in supermarkets. Okay,
so you have some excellent pictures. I think last year I overdid it on the Easter eggs because this year I have no desire to get into the eggs at all. I haven't even bought a mignon, which normally every year I have a mignon ready to get into, but no mignons this year. And if you're not sure what a mignon is, it's the fatsa egg where they get rid of the insides of a real egg and then they wash out the eggshell and then fill it with chocolate fondant, which is really good. But I don't know, right now I'm not feeling it at all.
The mignon eggs are pretty hardcore. If people check out our show from Easter last year, we did do an egg tasting comparison thing, and the mignon eggs were hard work.
Yes, they are. Actually, we have an egg shortage as well.
I read that.
So I don't know. I'm not big into decorating eggs, so it's not a big problem for me. But I guess for some people, what to do if you can't get hold of eggs for decorating?
Thomas got some Easter grass through the post yesterday from his godmother.
Nice.
And, Yeah.
All right, so your photos, your eggs.
We've got a large one in the city market in Columbus. That's probably the biggest picture.
Is that the one with the Kinder eggs? And then there's a Kinder basket and like Kinder boxes. Like it's overload of Kinder.
Especially as Kinder chocolate isn't actually that good.
I think the Kinder egg, the better part is actually what comes inside it.
They're not allowed those in America, are they?
No, they're not.
What I actually wanted to talk about was some Easter events that are going on around Helsinki. There's a lot going on, and yeah, I've made a short list of some of the exciting things for all ages around the centre.
Are you going to start youngest to oldest or date-wise?
I'm going to start by the order that I found them online.
That's a good order. What's number one?
Number one, it is on the Saturday, April the 4th, from 9 p.m. to 10:15 at Senate Square. They are doing the Via Crucis, the Way of the Cross, a major free dramatic procession through the city centre celebrating its 30th anniversary. So I think that will be somebody dressed as Jesus dragging a cross behind him.
Yes.
But that seems like probably the biggest gathering in the centre over Easter. Then, as always, Sarah Rosari will have its Easter bonfire on Saturday, April the 4th at 6:30 p.m. Traditional bonfire to ward off evil spirits, as they put in their press release.
Okay. What's evil? I mean, we've just had Palm Sunday, which is when all the kiddies come out with their decorated sticks. Isn't that warding off the evil things?
No, that's begging.
No, it's not. It's performing. I don't see it as begging. If it's begging, then, I mean, so is Halloween.
I hate Halloween.
No, but the Palm Sunday, there is some effort that goes into the actual day because the kids have to find their sticks and they have to decorate them. And some of them are quite fancy. They've got lots of little ribbons and pipe cleaners and dangly shiny bits, and then the costumes. I don't know. Is that begging when you go into so much effort?
I don't know. We don't do that in the UK, so it was a new thing to me when I moved to Finland when kids came up dressed as little old ladies, and I thought it was very weird.
They're witches. They're not little old ladies. Big difference.
Hang on. A witch is not normally little old ladies, then?
Witches can be any age.
I watched too much Disney when I was young. They were always little old ladies.
What's next?
There's also Easter at the museums, special activities at the Museum of Technology and Helsinki on the Saturday and Sunday, the 4th and 5th.
Oh, do they go into detail? What sort of activity?
I didn't go into detail because I was doing something else at the same time, but people can look into that if they're interested. Obviously, they're predominantly, especially Helsinki, is a children's museum, so there should be some interesting stuff going on there to take the family to. And then we have a couple of gigs over that weekend, or actually mini festivals. There is Parsi Ice Punk, Easter Punk at Parsitorni. There are 5 bands playing punk rock for the evening. That's between 6:30 and 1 a.m. on the Saturday, April the 4th, through to the 5th, obviously. And Mustahuuli Fest on April the 3rd to the 4th at Oranssi, a 2-day Gothic music festival. So there's lots to do for people who really aren't into the whole religious thing as well. And then I noted down some of the times for the St. Nicholas Church, which we visited, the English-speaking church. If anybody wants to go to a service, there's a service on Maundy Thursday at 7 p.m, Good Friday at noon, Easter Saturday at 7 p.m, and Easter Sunday at 10 a.m.
Nice.
So that's Easter covered for a plethora of people.
Yeah. There's Mammy. And again, I haven't, like this year, normally I get really excited about Mammy. This year, to be really honest, my threshold for Easter is really, really low. Like I'm just like not into it at all. Or is that high? High threshold? No, I never work. Yeah. Maybe because winter has just dragged on and on and on, and it's not feeling very spring-like at the moment.
You say winter's dragged on, but this has probably been the shortest winter we've had in years.
I don't know. It's felt like it's dragged on. It's been quite heavy, quite cold, lots of snow. I mean, the fact that we could walk on the sea this year, that's not usual compared to recent years.
Yeah, but on the other hand, we're not even in April yet, and there's virtually no snow on the ground.
But snow is forecast for Easter.
I don't know.
Last I checked, snow was forecast for Easter, but then weather forecasts always. I mean, the winter always comes back for at least one more time. So
yes, that's what I told Thomas, and he's excited for more snow, and now he's getting more and more disappointed as the days go on, unfortunately. Is there anything to add? Are you up to anything between now and our next bonus episode?
we're looking forward to the coffee festival. That's something that's coming up. I'm just trying to work out my days. That will be immediately after our next bonus episode.
Well, I'm off to Tallinn Music Week next weekend, so looking forward to that. That will be the third year in a row I've been to that, and I won't be relaxing and enjoying it. I'll be running about, meeting bands and seeing as much as I can, plus trying to fit in a few football matches while I'm there as well. A bit of a crazy weekend there.
Good stuff.
So I think that's about it. And have a great Easter to all our listeners.
Enjoy the eggs and the mammy and the lamb.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good Easter, and we'll be back next week with our episode in Italy.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Heather.
Yes. Thanks, Dan.